Welcome back. We were talking about the wedding demand with Raymond. Just pull up CRM Silk Mills, another stock which, gets impacted positively by the wedding season. The stock's up 9% as we speak. And this month itself, it's seen a rally of almost 37 odd percent. So we'll keep an eye out on that one. But that's about the equity space. We have with us Manisha Gupta, who joins in now. Manisha, you spent, I guess, a week in Brazil.
Yeah.
There's coffee, there's cocoa, there's a lot of
Sugar,
metal, there's
ethanol,
sugar,
they pioneered
everything.
ethanol.
Yeah. So how was that, and what commodities are you tracking today?
Well, Brazil was a complete learning, Mangalam, and I can tell you, since you were talking about the wedding season, there were quite some honeymooners there, not so many Indians, but yeah, various part of the world there, and that's a place where you have summers right now, so it was an amazing experience. But we are talking about gold right now, because in the Indian markets, with all that wedding season going on, this is yet another theme where we have seen strong buying continuing, especially with the fact that the gold prices have come very strongly off their all-time highs. Joining us then is Saiyam Mehra. He's president at All India Gem and Jewellery Domestic Council. Saiyam, hi. Thank you for joining us. First of all, on the Indian gold demand, we do understand also, and there have been reports, Saiyam, that Indian jewelers are selling gold in the Indian market at a discount. I mean, how far is that true?
No, the thing is that there is no discounts which is there in the market as of now. But the previously the rates of the gold used to be at 94, 95. Now while with One India, one gold rate coming up, the gold rates have come up to 92 only, which is 22 carat. There is no extra premium which the retailers are charging now. And in spite of the gold rates reducing a little bit, December is generally a month where which the buying of the end consumers is a little less due to the holiday season, people going out for holidays, different mindset for buying. There is also 1 month of lag, which is about from 15th of December to 9th of Jan. There is less buying as Ashub. It is in the mind of the end consumer. So there is less selling at this time, in spite of many of weddings and festivals which have already been passed. The gold have reduced about $100 from its peak. And I think this month itself also, the rates is difficult. It is difficult for the rates to increase because of there is going to be less movement in the European and the US market because of the Christmas and the year ending coming in. But after January, I see a movement in also in gold and also in buying after the 12th or 13th of January next year.
Saiyam, I was, I came back from Brazil today morning and I was crossing Dubai as an airport, and, everywhere, every gold shop there was putting out and in big banners on how people buying gold on Dubai airports can make use of GST and VAT refund. I mean, I know GJC has been working quite a lot onto this one, but is there any more development there?
So we had a discussion last year also with the FM and the MOS FM, Mr. Pankaj Chaudhary ji, a few days back when I and the team at GJC went and met them. We discussed about the refunds at the airport. We discussed about anything about the custom duty also, how can it be refunded? Because people, the NRIs who have already shifted outside the country, want to buy the jewelry from their family jeweler, but it is becoming impossible for them because of this 9% or 10% charges which a local retailer has to pay, which an end consumer has to pay. So we had got a commitment last year that by this year end or the mid of April next year, there should be some system which should come up, some refunding system at the airport also which can come up. So still we are following up, but there is a little bit more time which they have asked, and we are following it up. Let us see how it goes. The countries like Dubai, Singapore are following this. But in order to get the funds from the NRI and people buying from a local jeweler here, it is the need is that there should be GST refund and there should be custom refund, which also should be there at the airports.
Second, when it comes to jewelry, you're a manufacturer. I mean, you sell for India and you export as well. How are you looking at both of these markets as we come towards the end of this year?
No, I think India domestically has been great. The market has been very good. Not only 22 carat, but also 18 carat jewelry has been selling a lot as the gold rates have increasing. In hallmarking, we are getting 9 carat also in the coming months to come, so that even if the gold rates are going to increase to maybe 78, 80,000, and maybe next year ending, we can see 92 to 94,000. Still, there can be a 25% lower caratage. As per hallmarking, we can sell it at a better rates for the end consumers. In the international market, in spite of the gold rate increase, if you go to see the Saudi market, which is cropping up very well, Dubai, wherever you see, go to any gold souk in Dubai or any other places also, you'll see Indian handmade jewelry coming up there. So So you will see that kind of Indian handmade jewelry which is coming up there. And I think by these ways, Indian exports are increasing also year on year when it comes to gold. When it was 5% previously, now it has come to 6 to 7% of the share in the entire 40 billion, 37 to 40 billion of the exports. Indian handmade jewelry of gold is also now increased from 5% to 7% this year.
All right. Take that point, Saiyam. Thank you so much for joining in and giving us those views. We'll wrap up on this edition of Halftime Report while Manisha and I discuss her Brazil tour. Take a short break, come back. Market action taken forward by Business Lunch.